Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Sagittarius, and this is going to be for October 2024. If you've seen my readings or you're new, welcome. This will be a general read, so take whatever resonates, leave the bits that don't. I think that's it. Hopefully you're all having an amazing week. All right, let's find out what's going on for Sag. I want something to fly out. Okay. Okay. So the two cards that came out first, you've got Separate and you've got Water. So this could be you separating from a water sign for some of you. It can also just be that you're a water sign, even though I can't be. Maybe you're a cross watcher. I guess you're not, clearly you're not Sag if you're a water sign. So this could involve some sort of maybe a water sign for some of you. But it looks like you're separating. Doesn't have to be from a water sign though. Take that bit as resonates. But yeah, it looks like, you know, you're feeling like you're separate from somebody, or you're not part of something. You're kind of floating off on your own now. Feeling like this can even be like you not thinking that, you know, your group of friends is like the people that you're separating from them, like growing, or you're evolving, possibly something like that. So you're moving away from. So take that however that resonates for you. I feel like with the water, you could have been through something and it's like some sort of new beginning. Like the water cleanses things, and this is like the sort of like sun. Like I've got a tattoo with like the sun and it looks like that, right? So my intuitive is that you could have gone through something that's like cleared out a lot of shit. New beginning. And maybe that's why you've separated from something, like you're on your own path. It's like you don't want to be part of that anymore. You don't need to be part of that anymore, whatever that is. Doing things on your own, clearing the clutter is what I just heard. So you've also got evolution. It's like now is the time to kind of work on you. And I feel like whatever you've been through that caused this to now happen, you've done some reflection. You've kind of looked in the mirror and gone, you know what? I don't want to be hanging out with these, you know, people that want to go party every night and you know, drink their life away. I want more out of my life. And just an example, that doesn't have to be your situation. But it's like you're doing the reflection and you're realizing that you want more from life. You want more from, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like you want more. And you're realizing that things don't have to stay the same. Things don't stay the same. Like things are always changing. and you want to now change, and you're reflecting on wanting change, that's something better for you, better in your life. Maybe you're a bit more about spirituality, or maybe you're like kind of changing your whole path. As I said, you're going off to be you. And this is just something that you're going through that's going to help you evolve. Because, I mean, it's not going to lead anywhere bad. Like, you're realizing, oh, there's 2 cards here. There we go. I did not know that. So you've got potential, which is the card that I saw, and you've also got productivity. So, yeah, you don't want to be just, out there partying your life away. As an example, doesn't mean this has to be your story, but whatever it is that you're like wasting time on, or your friends, maybe you're in a dead-end job where it's going nowhere. It's like, whatever this is, that's the clutter that you're getting rid of, you're realizing you have potential. You're realizing that you deserve better. You're realizing that whatever, say your example is that your life is that you're hanging out with these dead-end friends, going partying every night of the week, and none of you have jobs, and being all bit of a loser. It's like, no, I have potential, and I know that I can do better than this. I know that I don't have to sit on Centrelink and get government, money and party every day of the week, because I want more for my life. I want to own a house. I want to get married. I want to meet someone amazing instead of, the girls that I meet on a Friday night, or whatever your story is. It's like you're realizing that you have potential. And you also need to be more productive with your time, your energy, whatever, right? You're realizing that you definitely deserve better, and that's why you're separating yourself from whatever it is that you need to separate from. And you've definitely got that wisdom that you, as I said, like it's like you look back at your reflection and you're like, I deserve better. And then one day it's like an aha moment. I need to do something to better myself and my life. Now let's have a look. What other cards can I do that's about people? Let's do these ones. I joined 2 card decks together. I've got the smallest hands in the world, and I don't know what was going on in my mind when I thought about doing that, but clearly not too much. All right. Can you tell me more, please? The Sag. Give me a second. Okay, so you've got trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Which is exactly, and it talks about the flow, and we're talking about water above that. So, yeah, I do feel like, as I said, potential, that you do deserve better. That there's something more coming, and you are going to get that. So, which is amazing. You've also got those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again, the birds will sing, and the clouds will clear, and you'll be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. So even though you're going to separate and you're going to feel all alone and you're going to feel like I'm by myself and I've got no one and whatever, just know that things will get easier. you will be okay. And then you've got, we're under evolution, you've got this one, which says this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. As I said, you are having a new chapter. You are going to change the way you see things and do things. That's the wisdom. I mean, every card is coming out correctly. You've got potential. What is meant for you won't pass you by. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. And that's under potential. Under productivity, in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. Yep. One more card. Okay, this came out in reverse. It says, just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it never will happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. I feel like that goes with the last card because, or the card before, whatever's meant for you will not pass you by. All right, let's get some tarot. I feel like this is definitely a lot of work on yourself, which is amazing. That's awesome. Okay. I've got a blister on my finger and it's burst and it's killing me every time I shuffle. All right, tell me about Sag, please. Tell me about Sag. October. More cards, please. Oops, they seem to fly everywhere. Okay. Don't want to do these ones. What cards do I want to do? Maybe I'll do these ones. Okay, so on the top row, you've got the Page of Cups. God. Messes up all my rows. You've got the, what did I say? No, sorry, Page of Pentacles. You've got the Seven of Swords. You've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You've got the Five of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. So first two cards you've got, Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So this can be about a new opportunity, something where you may, a new job, new study, but it can also just be like a new opportunity, So it doesn't have to be about work, but it's also about manifesting exactly what you want. So I feel like that's something that you're possibly going to be doing. When you realize that you deserve better, you are going to be separating and working on what you do want. So that is you manifesting. Um, you want financial security. You want those creature comforts with the Page of Pentacles. Um, I feel like you're learning to be more independent. You're realizing what it is what it is you want. Um, and the Queen of Pentacles is all about, you know, nurturing, comfort, stability. You know, it's having what you want, and that is part of the reason why I think like the Friends example popped in my head, because it's like you don't want to go partying and waste all your money on that. You want something more from life. Like, as I said, maybe you want to have a house, or you want whatever creature comforts you want. It's like knowing you have the money to go buy those things. Um, you know, we all have to grow up at some point. Seven of Swords and the Tower. Something is going to change in your life, and it's going to be like a groundbreaking change. Like, it's going to be huge, because the Tower card is all about, you know, a disaster, a catastrophe, a destruction, you know, whatever. And I feel like you're realizing it's going to be like, obviously, causing you fear that you're going to have to make these changes to get something new. But it's like, and obviously it's going to happen outside of your comfort zone. But I feel like you can't trust, like, if this is about friends or about love or whatever, it's like you're feeling like you don't have control of you. Like, you don't feel free. You don't, you know, you might be hanging out with people that you need to maybe be more, like, be careful of whatever they're doing, whatever actions, whatever they're doing, whatever they're into. It's like it just causes financial loss rather than what you want, which is stability and material security. You need to be honest with yourself. Like, where you're going is, it's not good. It's not leading you anywhere that's going to help you achieve anything in life. And something needs to change. So that's where the Tower comes in. You've also then got the Three of Pentacles in reverse and Temperance in reverse. I feel like this is also about chaos and disruption and doing things in excess or extremes. And it's like, what do you want? Like, you really need to reflect, which is what this card over here said, reflection. You really need to reflect and kind of look and go, you're not doing things, or you're not doing things in moderation. That's why the party example came to my head. Wasting a lot of money partying with your friends every night of the week or whatever. It's like not doing, you might be able to do that once a week, but not every day, or, you know, doing things in moderation. And I also feel like you need to obviously become aware that what you're doing is not going to get you where you want. Like, we all have hope of winning the lottery, right? But the reality of that, highly unlikely, So, you know, you can't rely on winning the lottery to pay your bills and make you a millionaire, make you successful if that's what you think. You really need to come back to earth and go, okay, well, what I'm doing is not going to lead me where I want to be. I'm now, however old enough to realize that this is not leading me anywhere good. You know, maybe I'm sleeping around, maybe I'm partying with my friends and we're getting up to shit that we shouldn't be, or doing things that is not going to get me where I want in my life, which is why you're separating yourself. Yeah. And I feel like that's what's making you realize why you need to separate yourself, really. It's just all of, when you actually reflect and you actually look and you think, I'm not really very productive in my life. I'm not achieving anything. With the Five of Swords in reverse, that to me is like toxic. I feel like that's something from the past. It's like wanting to go back, like in the picture, I'll put it up right. It's like gambling. It's like somebody, you know, hanging out with people where they all lack integrity and they all have questionable motives and they all do things in excess. Like, as I said, the party with the boys type card, right? Wasting all your money, gambling, having whatever other addictions you've got, you know, like, yeah, it might be fun at the time, but once again, you look back and you've got no financial security, you've got no, you know, you're renting a house that looks like shit and you're living in middle of bumfuck wherever because you can't afford to actually have a house close to, you know, anywhere because you don't have a job, and whatever your situation is, it's like you really need to look at it. You really need to look at your life. Be honest with yourself as well, I feel. You may be one of these people that, like, poor me, like feeling defeated, feeling like, oh, I never get anything in my life and blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like it's also part of your growth, I think, is that you need to quit with the poor me, because you're making this, you're creating this life that's making you oh so miserable. Yeah. If you want to make a change, then you need to make a change. So, Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like you need to there's definitely, you need to know what it is you want, right? It's like, have a goal and be determined to make it happen. Stop procrastinating. Stop, get clarity on what it is you actually want. As I said, you know, maybe you need to also start making these smaller steps to get there. getting rid of the addictions that you don't have, getting rid of the addictions that you have is also maybe that you're in denial about. Feeling like I don't know, overwhelmed, I don't know how to go from here to where I want to go. Like, I know that this is where I want to be, this is where I am, I don't know how to get to that. But I feel like with the devil card underneath, you know, you have this party lifestyle, you are so money focused, but at the same time you have addictions, you do things in excess, you get tempted easy, you know, whoever you're surrounding yourself with. And I don't even feel like this is a love relation, like it can be, it doesn't have to be just that though. I feel like this isn't a love reading of any description. I feel like this is a you reading. Like, you are the one that needs to make a change. You are the one that needs to separate. You are the one that needs to go, you know what? This life that I'm living is not fulfilling me. I need something better. I need to stop being in denial about the addictions that I have. I need to stop being in denial about my friends that I'm hanging out with that want to go party and, you know, don't have good morals and good values, and, you know, because they're also doing whatever addictions you all have, you know, like, time to separate yourself from this. And that's kind of what the read is saying. Yeah, you might not know how to make this happen. I feel like you're somebody who borrows money from people. You're somebody who goes through your pay and then wants to go through others because you don't have enough. Like, poor me. If you stopped your party lifestyle and got a job, that may help. And I'm like the bluntest person out there. I'm not going to bullshit to you, because what is that going to achieve? You're going to have some sort of awakening that whatever you're doing, the devil card yet again, 2 devil cards, like, whatever you're doing is not good for you. It's not healthy. You're doing things in excess. You've got addictions. You're toxic, or you're involved with toxic people, which also makes you toxic, because like attracts like. I feel like there's a lot that needs to change, and I feel like that's why you need to separate. You need to separate from your life that you're currently living and work on you. And that means cutting out a whole heap of things, whether it's friends that are bad for you, whether it's shit relationships, whether it's, you know, go and get a job, for God's sake. Like, whatever this is, you need to do this. And I feel like once you take responsibility and you realize that you need to take action, you are going to be okay. You are going to manifest what it is you want. You are. Because you're putting yourself out there. You're taking the first step. You're looking for a job. You're separating yourself from these people. You're taking responsibility, putting in the hard work. And all of that is going to help you achieve whatever it is you want. But as I said, you need to actually put in the hard work. Sorry, someone's just pulled up out front of my house. Anyway, that is what I have. I hope that resonates for you, and yeah, you're the one that can make the changes, so make the change. All right, I'll chat with you next time. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.